Greetings, and welcome to a special episode or special edition of the Sip and Swap podcast here in sunny somewhere. With us, your host, Mr. Mars.
Nice feeling.
Yeah, we just at a friend's house and we were having a little conversation earlier, and we decided to jump in this pool and just talk about it real quick. Yeah, he was telling us about how
Today's topic: public displays of affection.
yeah, public displays of affection. You know, like there's like this idea that like it's almost like a taboo these days to see like couples holding hands, showing love. But there was a time, simpler time, when couples did show displays of affection. So he was telling us about his wife and him like holding hands, kissing on the beach.
And laying in her lap, laying on her breast,
You know?
on the beach, rubbing each other's backs with sand, exfoliating.
Yeah. And I said, it's weird. No, that is weird.
I thought that's really beautiful, but we don't get to see that a lot. And to me, I think, and wonder why.
Yeah.
And I know, as I've grown up, even on TV, and like the standpoint is, if you're with your friends and you're showing too much affection to your partner, it's kind of icky, and they're like, "Oh, get a room, man." So I guess there's societies.
Yeah, societal norms have shifted and make it seem like it's almost like awkward to see couples loving each other. So it's just one of those things where like, yeah, I mean,
But then they're quick to like throw overly sexualized
yeah,
visuals in your faces, but not what I'm looking for.
celebrating
Yeah, celebrating.
love as it is. I mean,
Yeah, healthy examples of displaying love.
but then from perspective, it seems to me like a lot of it like goes down to learned behavior. Like
Yeah,
if somebody has grown up with like parents that have shown love around each other like
very
all the time,
very affectionate.
very affectionate,
Like
maybe.
for instance, our friend said that his parents were really loving towards each other, and he always knew that he wanted to get married one day and have that same partnership with his spouse. So that obviously plays into someone's view and
Yeah.
stance on that topic, I guess.
I guess from his conversations, the conversation seems to me like the public displays of affection also mirror the private relationship work. Like he spoke about how
Listen, Mr. Myvone.
it's alright. He spoke about how his mother and father cook together and clean together in and around the house. So if you're working together as a complete unit, you're going to love together as a complete unit. So they love hard as much as they work hard. So it's like it's one of those things where like I guess a love that's complete shows maybe nowadays because it's more maybe relationships these days are more competitive. So because you're competing with the world to show the world, oh, we're happy
And each other.
and each other.
I feel like in past relationships, I felt like there was that element of competitiveness within the relationship as well as the outside
I agree with that.
influences.
Yeah, so that kind of affects how you relate because you're instead of like just focusing on each other and how to build each other up, you're more focusing on how the world sees you, and that affects
How your friends see
how
you.
that affects how you display that affection in general. Whereas you should just, I guess, the more of my story is just love each other, you know.
Yeah, enjoy the experience.
It shouldn't matter, I guess, in a relationship whether you hold hands, how you hold hands or whatever. Like, just love each other, you know. It's more to do with from what I'm seeing in life. It's like you need that. We need to show healthy examples of love
Yeah.
because there's too much toxic examples of love that have kind of like made it seem like well, you know,
wouldn't even say that they're of love. It's just toxic examples of expression.
Yeah.
And are based around sexuality and stuff like that. And love is a very sensual, passionate, and sexual thing. But those are very sacred elements to love, which get exploited right now.
Yeah.
We want to know your thoughts and your views, and maybe your struggles, if you have any struggles, of public displays of affection.
Yeah.
Because I definitely can relate to that. You know, growing up and stuff. It's something that I'm breaking out of, or have been breaking out of, because I have children. So for me, I tapped into trying to understand that very early, because I didn't want my children to be affected by that. So I needed to show them, you know, public displays of affection. And just make sure I cuddle with them when we're watching movies and stuff like that, and they're never too old to do that. And I think that's really important for your developmental growth. Especially as, like, when you're born, you get put straight onto bare skin, and then that kind of just gets cut off when you get to about, when you start breastfeeding, really, I guess, these days, because everything's so fast paced. But yeah.
Yeah, let us know your thoughts. Let us know your opinions. Let us know how you feel. Gonna have a laugh, like real soon. We'll catch you on the flip side. Have a good one. Bye.
Oh wait.
Wait.
Okay, not that one. That's fine. The audio's fine.
Well, I'm gonna stop the video.
Okay. He's gone. It's not weird.
It's weird because you can get hurt.
Me?
Yeah,
I'm holding on to you.
Still recording.
Good.